Okay. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Hi, I'm Gabe,
And I'm Trisha.
and together we are Nuts on the Money.
Nurse on the Money. You guys might know us from like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. We have a blog named Nurse on the Money, but this is our first time on YouTube. And we just think that video is something really cool. So we're kind of starting it out. But on these other platforms, we do everything from our frequent travel. We like foods, we do that too. Travel hacks, kind of some finance stuff in there, just some fun stuff sometimes. So you guys might know us, you might not know us, but this is us.
Welcome. Initially, our aim is just to chronicle kind of what the travel nurse lifestyle is like.
We didn't say that.
And what
we're travel nurses.
Yes, we're travel nurses, and just what it's like living this life. And are really excited to capture it in motion picture because there's magic in motion picture.
Yeah.
And we just really want to, show kind of what it's like because we think it's kind of fun and to probably help someone out there. And as part of that journey, we're just going to be documenting kind of like what's happening in our lives, like what's new. And recently we had just made a rather interesting purchase. Just because one, I mean, we have good reasons, but just because we like it and we want to bring you on the journey of kind of what it's like. I'll let Trisha take.
Well, we bought a Tesla.
Yeah, we recently got a Tesla Model Y, and part of the reasons we got it, one, it's a beautiful car. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm a big fan of the minimalist and edgy look. And also because of
you're an edgy minimalist.
Edgy minimalist. I feel like that should be on the hashtag. And also because since we're travel nurses, our life is constantly on the move, and we need a car to take us pretty much everywhere we go.
So, like Gabriel said, we're travel nurses. We spent like 6 months in Washington State, and we currently live in like North Dakota, Minnesota-ish area. So it was a long drive out there, and we had a lot of stuff with us, and we spent a lot on gas to get out there. And I mean, then we had to do a lot. We had to do extra oil changes and no major car issues, but we spent a lot on gas. And like our gas ran out because our car was so heavy. And we don't really have a place that we live. Like we're going all over the place. So our main like thing to us is our car because our life and our job, I mean, our life, even outside of travel nursing, like we just like to travel, and maybe this will make us take more road trips because right now we really just like to fly because road trips aren't that fun. Maybe this will make it a little bit more fun, but
I mean, for those of you out on the West Coast, I'm sure you know all about it. Like your gas prices are usually higher. But just trying to drive a cleaner car, I guess. And cutting down on fossil fuel consumption when we can, because we can.
We always said if we were gonna, when we got another vehicle, we were gonna get an all-electric vehicle because
right. We considered getting one of the hybrid models, but we eventually settled.
We're kind of an all-in type of people.
Right, on the all-electric, and we were waiting for an SUV kind.
Yeah.
Just because of our lifestyle, it doesn't make any sense to drive something that's not an all-wheel drive SUV. And then
you kind of convinced me because you kept telling me, well, Trisha, if it doesn't work out, the resale value is great.
Right.
So worst case scenario, we sell it for basically the same. We can get more into that later, but that's kind of a big,
2021 economics with supply chain issues, the resale of everything is actually pretty great. And I guess going down to the number one question we get asked every time
from
talk
like our
about
friends,
it.
our family member.
Right,
anybody.
it's driving an electric car.
Everybody's like, oh, you're gonna drive that in the winter? And
Right.
I mean, winters here are like, I mean, they're pretty impressive.
Right, we live
but-
in like, you know, pretty much Canada, so it's
Basically.
it's pretty brutal in the middle of winter. But we don't know for sure. We tried to look online, and there are lots of like.
I mean, everywhere says like, oh yeah, it's a great car in the winter. It's a great car in the winter, but there's no examples. So I guess we'll be the example.
So we didn't really find a lot of like YouTube people talking about their journey of owning and driving in the winter. So we figured might as well just chronicle it in case people are on the fence and wondering what they should do.
And I mean, you don't see Teslas in North Dakota either, so maybe that'll be something interesting. You see a little in Minnesota, but like, not really.
But I guess we'll find out. That's a great question, and we'll find out kind of
That's what we'll be talking about.
what we're talking about. Again, we're not sending money. Pretty excited to have you along in this journey.
We'll be we don't have it right now. We're gonna be picking it up on Monday, so like a little bit less than a week from today. So we'll bring you along as we go, as we pick it up, as we drive it. We have to pick it up in Minneapolis. Right now we're living in northern Minnesota, so we'll bring you along on that trip back and how it goes from there. All of our adventures.
All right, thanks for tuning in.
Stop eating grapes.
Okay.